this today's time, many times both the parents are working, so it becomes difficult and challenging. However, if we really provide them balanced diet, which is not high fat, high sugary, high salty, it will help better growth. And that is the objective of this regulation. This is how we are implementing. School education department is also taking care of it, and I think we are really moving positively, and in the long term its impact will be really good.
Sir, I want to focus on the second part of FDA. Most of your focus seems to be on the first part, that is the F, that is the food.
Please identify yourself, please.
Yeah, the drug part is
your name.
also...
He is asking your name.
My name is Romel Rodriguez. The second part, the D, is equally or more important than the F. So there are two questions to the drug question. Number one is regarding the pharmacies. A couple of years ago there was a law which came out which said that drug stores, the pharmacies, should have a control environment. कदाचित AC असं आहे की नाही ते I am not very sure about that, but तसं होतं की AC असलं पाहिजे, storage, cold storage वगैरे. But you see pharmacies in the slum area, you see in some of the worst areas they are selling drugs. तर त्याच्यावरती तुम्ही काय कारवाई केली आहे का? Number two, are the diagnostic laboratories, do they come under your purview? So if yes, then they are in some of the worst possible condition of the world. असे गटारमध्ये लॅब चालवतात, तुमचं ब्लड घेतलं, कुठल्या सिरिंज घेतायत, कसं घेतायत आणि कुठल्या मायक्रोस्कोप टाकून पटकन ब्लड रिझल्ट देतात.
So the first part of your question is regarding pharmacy. Yes, when we issue the license, there are conditions to be complied with, including there has to be a qualified pharmacist available. The drugs will have to be sold as per the prescribed norms. If those are scheduled drugs without prescription, they cannot sell it. There has to be controlled environment, and we take inspections. We visit also. There are complaints. Whenever there are complaints, we take action also. Multiple actions we have taken. As of now, I don't have the exact number of pharmacy which have licensed, but their licenses have been suspended. Some of them have been cancelled also. I have issued certain circulars also. I think 2-3 days back there was some issue raised in between that some pharmacies are selling the whole strip, not the part of it. That also circular I have issued 2-3 days back also. It is existing, but I can reiterate it. So there were advertisement by pharmacists. I have seen that we need pharmacy because there were no pharmacies. It means that process has started, and wherever we have found that one person, a pharmacist is working at multiple places, we don't allow it. So if you find any such thing, you can just complain on my portal now. There is a complaints.myfda.in, and we take care of it. There are almost in pharmacy sector 300 odd complaints, and most of them we have inspected and taking action. Second part of your questions, these diagnostic laboratories, they are not regulated by us, and as of now there is no regulation per se. There is a discussion going on, but it's a policy decision has to be taken. As of now they are not regulated.
Hello sir, this is Kanchan Chaudhary. Sir, first of all, thank you for making our lives better, and congratulations to you for doing such an amazing work. You are our hero, and especially for Gen Z, the word that is commonly trending nowadays. You are a hero to us, and of course the future generation. So my question to you, जब भी रेड होती है, इंस्पेक्शन होता है, कैसे होता है वो तो मैं नहीं पूछूंगी. इनकॉग्निटो होता है कि how do you guys go, it's like a proper impersonation. How does that happen? I'll not really get into that. But जब भी होता है तो फिर पहला जो excuse, the most common excuse, what do they have in defense for, wherever it's an eatery, food joint? So what are the commonest excuses that you get in defense? When they say कि ऐसा क्यों हुआ, rodents क्यों थे, cockroaches क्यों थे, और जो भी इतनी गंदगी थी, तो अपने बचाव में वो क्या कहते हैं आपके ऑफिसर्स के साथ?
वो तो मेरा ऑफिसर मुझे बताते नहीं है, क्योंकि उनके बचाव में क्या करते मैं पूछता भी नहीं हूँ. मैं यही पूछता हूँ कि भाई वहाँ पे क्या फैक्ट्स है, because we have format, we have to note down the facts. This is a law, this is a fact, and this is whether violation or compliance. This is how we go about it. There's very clear-cut marking system for that. Yes, of course. On a lighter note, I just was interacting with some of in the review meeting, and he said that one of the places where they went, and there are a lot of rats and pests. So the owner or whatever the manager over there says, these are our pets.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So treat them as pets. ऐसा भी उनको but I find it amazing. But of course, license was suspended and further action was taken. But yes, हम कर रहे हैं, अभी हुआ है, अभी चालू किया है, इतना ही सब्जी रहा है, हम फेंक ही देने वाले हो, सेग्रीगेट किया, ऑल दिस टाइप ऑफ थिंग्स विल टेक प्लेस. बट दैट इज हाउ डिफेंस ऑलवेज वुड बी देयर. We are not here. If you are really reason to believe us, prove it. That this is actually bona fide mistake, not a malafide mistake. We can accept that. But if you give excuses, we don't accept it. The reasons I can understand, but that has to be proved beyond doubt. So whatever reasons they want to give, they have to prove with documentation, they have to prove with their practices, they have to prove with their SOPs. For example, overall, one of the major criteria for this, any establishment for that matter, we have a section schedule 4. It's a little technical, but I'll not go in technicalities. I'll go in one of the aspects. Everybody has to have FSMS. So what you call food safety management system. When this suspension started in appeal came, I was asking, where is FSMS? So everybody, what is FSMS? I mean, most of them did not know what is FSMS. Now if you go to any restaurant, ask, they will tell what is FSMS at least. So that much change has come in. So yes, there were issues. That's why I said compliances will have to be done by them, and we have to regulate and get it implemented, so that we are able to ensure the food served is actually safe and standard as per the norms. Also we have to understand the context. Context is that before 2011 we are living in an era of prevention of food adulteration. So adulteration prevention or the priority or the objective. 2011 onwards that has changed to standards and safety. So that transformation is there. So we have to take that into consideration. But again, it has quite a long time now. Regulations have come over a period of time. Now it is a high time that we live up to their standards and improve on that further. That's how we are going about it.
All right. Thank you so much,
एक
sir.
सवाल ये है सर, एक सवाल ये है कि अभी फेस्टिवल आने वाला है बेसिकली, तो फेस्टिवल में मिठाई की मांगे बहुत ज़्यादा होती है. आपकी टीम किस तरीके से एस्टिमेट, किस तरीके से काम करें, क्योंकि आप तो काम करके चले जाते हैं लेकिन चीज़ वापस वही हो जाता है. मेरा सवाल मेरा ये है कि अभी आप में और बहुत सारी चेंजेस हो रही है, लेकिन आपके जाने के बाद वो कोई दूसरा अधिकारी आएगा या उतना ही एक्टिव काम करेगा, तो आपके लिए चैलेंजेस है और आप लगातार ये काम करें लोगों के लिए.
टू इश्यूज आप जो बोल रही हो, एक है कि पहला कि फेस्टिव सीजन आ रहा है, तो आज छुट्टी है, नहीं तो मेरा एक्चुअली आज ऑर्डर आ जाता, वो कल आएगा फेस्टिव सीजन के बारे में. तो this order earlier also used to come festival by festival, but it are not very comprehensive. This time I have created a calendar across 12 months of all the festivals, all, हो Christian हो, Christmas हो, Deepavali हो, Eid हो, whatever, and then I have prepared a timeline what type of initiatives should be done by regulator from what date. So pre, during and post. So I have defined 4 stages. So we are putting the system in place for festive seasons. Wait for a day or two, you will get that order. We are ensuring that nothing untoward happens. As far as appeal to the citizen is that even during the festive season, avoid HFSS, high fatty, salty and sugary foods. Avoid it. Take it in only limited quantity. Don't overtake it. It is not really good. You should have, you should enjoy your health, not just HFSS. There are multiple foods, so go for nutritious food. But yes, we are putting a system in place. 1 or 2 days you will get that order. Second part, what you said is that what happens after me. I think wherever, whatever, we always try to put a system in place. System do exist, we need to improve. If new systems need to be put in place, we try for that. We are working here also some automation things and other things over a period of time, because today I am able to work because some systems were placed since FDA is formed in 1970s. So systems have taken place. Maybe some have become redundant, some new have come in. Maybe we can say yes, you are adequate, inadequate, whatever. It will go on. But systems are there. We are improving it. We are putting some systems in place so that it continues. It becomes a systems. Individual doesn't become the most important thing. Most important thing is system should work. And mostly we are using digital technology so that it is available, it is carried forward. I always say that we should always live in present. So I am trying to live in the present, not in the future.
सर माझा हा प्रश्न होता की गणेशोत्सव आता येतोय तर त्याच्यामध्ये पण महामंडळांचं जे महाप्रसादाचं आयोजन असतं, भंडारा असतो गणेश मंडळांकडून, तर त्यावर पण तुमचं लक्ष असणार आहे का?
मला वाटतं की ही एक बेसिक अंडरस्टँडिंग करा. इट्स नॉट अबाउट महाप्रसाद, इट इज नॉट अबाउट भंडारा, इट इज नॉट अबाउट ईदच्या दिवशी काय होतं. इट इज अबाउट रेग्युलेशन. आणि रेग्युलेशन हे फूड बिझनेसेसमध्ये प्रत्येकाने रजिस्ट्रेशन लायसन्स करणं अपेक्षित आहे. हा स्टँडर्ड रेग्युलेशन, इट हॅज नथिंग समथिंग न्यू. त्याच्यामुळं जिथं जिथं विदाऊट लायसन्स आहेत, विदाऊट स्टँडर्ड आहेत, विदाऊट ते प्रोटोकॉल पाळत नाही, दे आर व्हायोलेटिंग इट. मग ते फेस्टिव्ह सीझन असो किंवा फेस्टिव्ह सीझन नसो, इट डझंट मॅटर. प्रत्येक फूड बिझनेस ऑपरेटरनी लायसन्स घेतलं पाहिजे, रजिस्टर्ड पाहिजे, ते स्टँडर्डनुसार ते प्रोड्यूस केलं पाहिजे. हे सिम्पल आहे. दॅट्स हाऊ वी आर लुकिंग ॲट. वी आर जस्ट लुकिंग ॲट की हा फेस्टिव्ह आला म्हणून असं करा. नो, इट इज रुटीन प्रोसेस आणि इट इज रेग्युलर.
सर, औषधांसंदर्भातला माझा एक प्रश्न आहे. आतापर्यंत असं म्हटलं जातं की कुठलंही एक मेडिसिन जर असेल तर त्या मेडिसिनवरती जे एखादं ड्रग लिहिलेलं असेल, फॉर एक्झाम्पल अँप्लोडिपिनमध्ये 5 mg जर असेल, तर एका आरोग्यमंत्र्यांनी माहिती सांगितली होती की आपल्याकडे देशामध्ये अशी सिस्टम नाही आहे की खरोखरच त्याच्यामध्ये तितकं प्रिस्क्राईब मेडिसिन लिहिलेलं ते आहे की नाही आहे. तर याच्याबद्दल तुमचं नेमकं म्हणणं आहे, अशी सिस्टीम आहे का? आणि आपण
आय विल नॉट कमेंट कोणी काय बोललं याच्यावरती, कोणाच्या ओपिनियनवरती मी कमेंट नाही देऊ शकत. बट ॲज फार ॲज बेसिक क्वेश्चन गोज, याच्यामध्ये आपलं असं म्हणणं आहे की जे प्रिंट केलेलं असते असतं की नसतं. तर म्हणजे आपला जर डाऊट असेल तर तो चेक होतो, चेक करावा लागतो. देर इज अ टेस्ट फॉर दॅट. जे काही क्लेम केलेले त्याचप्रमाणे असणं अपेक्षित आहे. वॉट एव्हर इज क्लेम की हा 5 मिलीग्राम 0.5 की त्याचा डोस एवढा असला, त्याच्यात दिसलंच पाहिजे. अदरवाईज इट बिकम इदर सबस्टँडर्ड, मिसब्रँडेड, स्प्युरियस, त्या कॅटेगरीमध्ये जातं, त्यांच्यावरती कारवाई होते. आपण दॅट इज व्हॉट वी आर लुकिंग ॲज अ फूड अँड ड्रग ॲडमिनिस्ट्रेशन म्हणून तेच आपण एक्झॅक्टली करत असतो.
बरोबर. आणि याच्यातलाच एक छोटासा प्रश्न की आता जेनेरिक मेडिसिन्सवरती सेंट्रल गव्हर्नमेंट भर देते, पण आता डॉक्टरांनी आता असा प्रोपोगंडा सुरू केलाय की त्या सबस्टँडर्ड असतात, त्या कामाच्या नसतात, त्या घेऊ नये, तुम्हाला फरक पडत नाहीये. तर तुमचं नेमकं त्या बाबतीतलं म्हणणं काय?
मी हे डॉक्टरनी काय प्रिस्क्राईब करावं हे मी काय सांगू शकत नाही. इट्स अप टू द डॉक्टर आणि त्याचे रेग्युलेशन्स वेगळे आहेत, ते माझ्याकडे नाही आहे. परंतु जे जेनरिक मेडिसिन्स आहेत त्याचे फॉर्म्युले तेच असतात. त्याच्यामध्ये एफिकेसीमध्ये फरक नसतो. फक्त प्रोसिजर पेटंट राईट गेल्यानंतर त्याला मल्टिपल प्रोटेक्शन करण्याचे जे अधिकार असतात त्याप्रमाणे केले असतात. त्याच्यामध्येही कोणतं तुम्हाला जर असं म्हणणं असेल की जेनरिक मेडिसिनमध्ये सबस्टँडर्ड असतात आणि पेटंट असतात, ते नसतात, हे जनरल स्टेटमेंट झालं, स्पेसिफिक नसतं. त्याच्यामुळे असं कुठं वाटत असेल तर आम्ही तीही चेकिंग करतो. त्याच्यामुळे जेनरिक किंवा नॉन जेनरिक हा क्रायटेरिया ठेवता, वेदर ते ॲज पर द स्टँडर्ड आहेत किंवा नाही आहेत, ते सबस्टँडर्ड आहेत का स्प्युरियस आहेत, ते आपण बघतो. दॅट अप्लाइज टू बोथ.
हाय सर.
कहाँ के? नहीं, सभी जगह पे कार्रवाई होती है. अगर किसी को कुछ कंप्लेन है, कुछ गलत पाया जाता है तो उन्होंने जो complaints.mahaFD.in पे कंप्लेन कीजिए. मेरा ऑफिसर वहाँ पहुँचेगा, एग्जामिन करेगा, कार्रवाई करेगा. दिस इज वेरी वेरी जनरल क्वेश्चन. नहीं, अगर स्ट्रीट फूड वो स्टैंडर्ड के हिसाब से नहीं बनाया गया है तो सब स्टैंडर्ड होगा. वो सेम अप्लाइज टू इन होटल आल्सो. कौन से होटल रेस्टोरेंट जाए तो वही है. प्लेस इज नॉट इम्पॉर्टेंट. वेदर इट इज अ स्टैंडर्ड फूड, वेदर द प्रोसेसेस आर फॉलोड, वेदर द रॉ मटेरियल यूज इज एक्चुअली एज पर द स्टैंडर्ड्स. ऑयल है वो रीयूज नहीं है, वहाँ क्लीनलीनेस है. ऑल दिस अप्लाई, दिस रेगुलेशंस उन्होंने कंप्लाई करना है. वो स्ट्रीट फूड है, रेस्टोरेंट है, 5 स्टार है, 10 स्टार है, डजंट मैटर. Standards are there. They have to abide by the standard. So saying that कि street food गलत है या 5 star अच्छा है या 5 star worst है street food, this is not actually the criteria we go with. We go as per the regulations, we go as per the standards, and that has to be healthy. That is how we look at it.
सर, मेरा नाम मोहम्मद आसिफ. एक्चुअली FDA ने सर्व किया है नोटिस शाहरुख खान और अजय देवगन और टाइगर श्रॉफ को उनकी सरोगेट एडवर्टीजमेंट के लिए. तो उनका रिप्लाई क्या आया है? अगर आया है तो उन्होंने क्या कहा? सफाई
नहीं, अभी तक रिप्लाई नहीं आया. I think.
Hello, sir. This is Prajakta. This is Prajakta from News Bank. I'm here.
Yeah.
So you have been working phenomenally well, undoubtedly. The thing is this, as he very clearly said that you have almost a celebrity status now. But we as a voters and citizens would like to know that what kind of governance message are we giving to people that an officer who is working impressively is definitely getting a celebrity status. But what about the other departments? I mean, is it that the kind of work which you are doing, justified work that you are doing with your department, is it not happening across other departments? Is it a wrong governance message which is reaching out to the citizens?
I think it's a wrong interpretation. Everybody is working. It's not a wrong message. I know. How do you project? How do you pursue? How do you narrate? There are multiple issues. So every department is working. Every officer is working. They are contributing. Whether that is getting highlighted or not, that's a different issue. That's up to you. You can highlight achievements of other officers, other departments also. As far as I am concerned, I am no celebrity. I am absolutely Food Safety Commissioner or FDA Commissioner of Maharashtra. I am very clear about it. Methods of work may differ, results may differ for me also. I was in Divyan Kalyan, maybe I was not asked this much question. Before that I was somewhere else. So it's not about celebrity. What we should celebrate is basically as a citizen, because I am in this department now, my area of concern and my area of appeal to the citizens is very, very clear. Please take food which is needed, take food which is nutritious, avoid HFSS product, high food, high fatty, salty and sugary products, develop good balanced diet habits so that you lead a proper healthy life. That's what I would say.
प्रीति वो पीछे कब से आप बोलो नहीं आता है Mr. Mundhe has got only 10 minutes.
These questions are from readif.com. Mr. Balakrishna, Mr. Mundhe, these questions are from readif.com. These questions are from readif.com. Mr. Balakrishnan made a very bold assertion in his welcome speech that you are doing your job without any vested interest. How do you support his assertion, and how do you, being a public servant, how do you convince the people of Maharashtra that your appointment is not a creative divergence by the people who have
Sorry, come again.
Your appointment is not a creative divergence from the people who have the authority to appoint you, and you will be bundled out in 6 months, 1 year down the line. Second question, are you shying away from inspecting kitchens of 5-star hotels? And third question, on a very lighter note, who is in charge of kitchen at your home?
Okay, last question I'll skip. The first question is about I'm working without vested interest. Okay, I'll go this way. I have a vested interest here to serve the people of Maharashtra, safe and ensure safe and food and drug. That is my vested interest, if at all it is there. Rather, that is the only interest I have when I am appointed as a Commissioner FDA, and that is my role. So, do I boast about it? No. Do I crib about it? Absolutely no. Do I perform my role? Yes, I try to perform it. That's the answer to it. So, if you are talking about some other vested interest, absolutely no. They don't even touch my thoughts also, not even imagination also, don't think about it. That's my career for last 21 whatever service I have had a public servant. That's how, and that's open to. Second is regarding creative diversion about my posting. As I said, posting is not my domain. It is the authority of the government. We should be asking this question to those authorities. I will not be able to answer on that. And as far as your last question is concerned, who is in charge of my kitchen at home? I definitely not.
सर आपण आतापर्यंत आहे ना जे
No, absolutely not. We are doing all. See, please understand. No, I'll tell you. I have got, just for your information, there are 4 ways by which we get complaints. One is a toll-free number. It was in existence right from beginning, but we strengthened it. We publish mails, the mail addresses. We started getting complaint on mails. We got faults in my phone office. We got complaints on that, and finally we have got portal now. last 3 months, just for your record and information, we have got more than 16,000 complaints. 16,000. It's a huge number. What we do, we analyze. And then there is a what you call HR category, high risk category of food as per the definitions and annexures of Food Safety Authority. There are 8 types of high risk food. We focus on that. And in that also, whatever violations we think that which need to take on priority, we take that, be it small, be it big. So we don't count whether it's a 5-star, 10-star eateries. No. If that was the case, so called, because many question was whether this is known and this is unknown. No, we have taken action across. Geographically look at it, you variety wise you look at it, you look at prohibited item, look at dairies, you look at restaurant, you look at clubs, all categories you have taken action. So we are not shying away from anything, we are taking action, whether it's a go down, whether it's a chain restaurants, whether it's dark kitchens, whether it's online platforms, we are not sparing anything. We are here to be fair, transparent, and that's why every day, almost every day, we issue press, we issue how many inspections we did, we issue how many actions have been taken, what actions have been taken, along with photographs and videos. So that much transparency we have kept and we'll keep doing that.
सर आता आपण आतापर्यंत पान टपरी ते पंचतारी हॉटेल पर्यंत आपण कारवाई केली. आतापर्यंत आपण पान टपरी पासून ते पंचतारी हॉटेल पर्यंत, पण जेव्हा मंत्रालयावरती कारवाई करण्याची वेळ आली तेव्हा कुठल्या प्रकारे कारवाई का करण्यात. आम्ही मंत्रालयामध्ये असतो, कॅबिनेटला असतो, मंत्रालयाचं कॅन्टीन काय आहे आम्हाला विचारा. आपले अधिकारी आले, आम्ही तेव्हा होतो, तेव्हा आम्ही बातमी पण केली. फ्रीज उघडला, फ्रीज मध्ये किती घाण होती हायकोर्टाने सुद्धा सांगितलं. मात्र जेव्हा मंत्रालयाची कारवाई करणार, मंत्रालयाची कॅन्टीन आहे त्याच्यावर कारवाई का कारवाई नाही केली. आणि माझा दुसरा एक प्रश्न आहे, मुंबई जे अंगणवाडी आहे, अंगणवाडीमध्ये जो काही खाऊ दिला जातो लहान मुलांसाठी, तो पोषक आहार बोलतात, तो इतका घाण असतो, त्याच्यामध्ये आळ्या आहे, उंदराच्या लेट्या असतात. एखादा जनावर आहे ना, प्राणी खाऊ शकत नाही, तो इतका घाण असतो, त्याच्यावरती अजून प्रशासनाचं काय लक्ष गेलं नाही, काय बोलत त्या संदर्भात.
दोन्ही गोष्टीमध्ये आपण मंत्रालयाची कॅन्टीन सुद्धा माझ्या काळामध्ये इन्स्पेक्ट केली. त्याच्या अगोदर आपलं एक मिनिट त्याच्या अगोदर आपण MLA हॉस्टेल पण तपासलं होतं. मी याच्या अगोदरही तपासलेलं होतं, मी यानंतरही तपासलं. त्याच्यामध्ये ज्या ज्या ठिकाणी ते करेक्शन्स आहेत त्याचे इम्प्रूव्हमेंट होती, किंवा जिथं सस्पेन्शन करायचे ते पण सस्पेन्शन आपण केलेत. ज्यावेळेस हायकोर्टाने हे विचारलं होतं की कारवाई करतात, त्या मोमेंटला आम्ही डेटा दिला होता की 115 पेक्षा जास्त ठिकाणी गव्हर्नमेंट सेमी गव्हर्नमेंटच्या आपण तपासणी केली होत्या. त्याच्यातले 20-25 लायसेन्स सुद्धा सस्पेंड केलेले होते. सो इट इज नॉट एक की गव्हर्नमेंट प्रायव्हेट, आमच्या दृष्टीने ते नाही. आमच्या दृष्टीने FBO होतो. FBO मध्ये अशी कोणतीही कॅटेगरी नाही, गव्हर्नमेंट FBO आणि प्रायव्हेट FBO अशी काही कॅटेगरी नाही. FBO होते, फूड बिझनेस ऑपरेटर्स. हा पहिला प्रश्न. दुसरा प्रश्न जो आपण विचारला की अंगणवाडी, याच्यामध्ये जे मंथली सॅम्पल केले जातात, इन्स्पेक्शन घेतले जातात, त्याच्यामध्ये मी आता मिड डे मील, अंगणवाडी, त्यांचे सेंट्रल किचन्स हे इन्क्लूड केलेले आहेत. त्याच्या काही तपासण्या पण झाल्यात. मुंबईतच गेल्या आठवड्यात जवळ 8 ते 10 सेंट्रल किचन ज्याच्या मार्फत अंगणवाडीला किंवा जे शाळेला जे मिड डे मील हे पोहोचवलं जातं ते पण आम्ही तपासले, त्याचे पण आम्ही सॅम्पल घेतले. त्याच्यातलं एक लायसन्स पण सस्पेंड केलेलं आहे आणि ह्याचा ऑर्डर मी सगळ्या अक्रॉस महाराष्ट्रात दिलेला आहे. ते काम चालू आहे. आणि म्हणून त्याचाच पार्ट म्हणून आपण जर बघितलं असेल तर बॅलन्स डाएट इन स्कूल ही जी ऑर्डर काढली गेली त्याचा पहिला पार्ट आहे. दुसरा पार्ट इन्स्पेक्शनचे हे कंटिन्युअस राहणार आहे. वर्षातून कमीत दर महिन्याला मिनिमम सॅम्पल आम्ही घेणार आहोत आणि इन्स्पेक्शन होणार आहेत आणि मिनिमम 2 वेळेस इन्स्पेक्शन हे स्कूल किंवा अंगणवाडीचे होणार आहेत. काही याच्यामध्ये लाखो होत्या आमच्या टार्गेटमध्ये, ते आम्ही ऑलरेडी इन्क्लूड केलेलं आहे. इथून पुढे ती कारवाई चालू राहणार. कुछ तो प्राइवेट रहने दो.
So Mundhe, my question is very simple. Lot of information coming from the give us clarity. Who can actually apply for a license? You know, I heard about the sports institutions like MIG and BKC in Bandra. Who should own the license actually? The club itself or the who runs the
No, the institution.
FNB. Institution.
So supposing I am running one institution and I have to run it. I have to have, and if I don't want to run it, if I am giving somebody else to run it, they have to apply and they have to apply for that place. They will get it.
But they will get it. If they apply. Okay.
So whoever wants to run, they have to apply and they have to fulfill the conditions.
Mr. Mundhe, I asked Niban.
We used to read your articles about cricket.
Thank you. So I'm going to ask you, I mean, you're obviously very focused, very intense, very hard-driven in your objectives, and it's been evident over the past few months. There must be some other dimensions to your persona also, personality. What are your hobbies? What are your other pursuits? What do you like doing apart from chasing down all these restaurants which are into malified, and the way they are functioning?
There are multiple hobbies, but I think we don't have that much time to discuss. But one or two I'll tell. If I'm given a choice, two hobbies will stand out. First is reading, and if I have more time, I'll go trekking in the Himalayas.
सर मेरा मैं आज
कार्रवाई करते हुए आपने कुछ एक्टर्स को नोटिस भेजा था, अभी आपने बताया कि अभी तक जो है उनका रिप्लाई नहीं है, हमारा दूसरा कदम क्या होगा?
वो नोटिस में लिखा है ना, नोटिस में लिखा है उसमें।
दूसरा सवाल ये भी है कि ऐसी कई और भी एड्स आती हैं जहाँ पे शराब को प्रमोट किया जाता है, इनडायरेक्टली वैसे किया जाता है, उन पे कोई कार्रवाई
नहीं, शराब पे प्रमोट करना, कौन सा आइटम प्रमोट का गलत नहीं, गलत तरीके से प्रमोट करना है गलत है।
गलत तरीके से किया
तो
जाता है।
ये हम these are all under watch. If there is a violation, we will take action. If you have seen last few days, Fasai also has issued so many notices, multiple products, and they are complying with that. So we are on that. Whatever ads we are seeing, whether on newspaper or on TV or on social media, they are all under radar and we are watching on the violations.
Sir, only one question. सर स्पेशली अभी फिल्म इंडस्ट्री के कामगार मजदूरों ने भी ये कहा है कि स्पेशली वहाँ पर जो खाना आता है शूटिंग पर वो बहुत ज़्यादा हेल्दी नहीं होता है और सारे लोगों की बहुत ही प्रॉब्लम चलती है उसको लेकर, तो क्या उसको लेकर भी आपके संज्ञान में
कोई भी अगर हो तो बेसिकली सी any APO is providing the food which is not as per standard, we look into it. वो लेबर हो या कोई हो.
Second only one thing, actually I've been trying to contact you on your Instagram and especially on your email ID also, जो ऑफिस की है. When and how can I actually get the chance to do the podcast? For the podcast with you.
मेरे अभी तो भी 50-60 पेंडिंग है. Everybody number will come.
Sir,
I think last two questions.
सर ब्लड बँक आपल्या ताब्यात आहे, ब्लड बँक सुद्धा आपल्या FDA मार्फतच होते, त्याविषयी आतापर्यंत काय कारवाई झाली आणि सेफ ब्लड हे सगळ्यांपर्यंत पोहोचलं पाहिजे या दृष्टिकोनातून FDA कशी कारवाई करते?
त्याच्यावर अरे एक तो प्रश्नच उत्तर. एक मिनिट. Let me answer his question first. He has asked about blood and about blood. If you have seen few days back, I have issued a compliance order about complying all the regulations which they should abide by. This we started because blood is classified as a drug. Earlier, before joining this post, I did not know that blood is classified as a drug, and then I looked into all the regulations. There are some regulations which have come as recently as 2020, and some of them were being violated. So we drafted a comprehensive compliance order. We have issued that, and we have instructed all licensees to abide by that. There are certain suspensions which have taken place. There are already some cancellations which have taken place. One of the issues we have raised, which are not addressed really properly, was those who can organize blood donation camps, and that guidelines are also a part of that compliance order. Any Tom, Dick and Harry cannot organize blood donation camp, number one. It has to be only licensee he can organize. Secondly, there has to be medical and paramedical personnel depending on how much donors are there. That has to be ensured. Transportation has to be ensured along with cold chain management. Thirdly, whatever amount of blood is collected, it has to be reported and worked upon to the authorities. Without, they cannot just do it. Fourthly, there cannot be any inducement, payment, anything. It has to be absolutely voluntary donation. It cannot be a forced donation or paid donation. We take action against that. So that action we already started. Now we have intensified our inspections. Coming days we will see much more severe action against those the license holders in blood centers also.
sir.
I will not be able to answer the questions if there is no clear question.
ती परीक्षा घेतली जाते ती देखील आता पेपर फुटी झाली आहे, कसं पाहता याकडे?
Please understand that MPSC domain, please ask the MPSC question because I am not conducting exam, MPSC is conducting
सर
exam.
ब्लड बँकेच्या संदर्भात आपण उत्तर दिलं, त्याच्यामध्ये ब्लड कलेक्शन पर्यंत आपण बरोबर हे सगळं आपण
Even processing part
पण
also.
इश्यू ज्यावेळेला इश्यू केलं जातं त्याच्या अगोदर जे ब्लड टेस्ट केले जातात त्या ठिकाणी वेगवेगळ्या पद्धतीने ते टेस्ट केले जातात.
नाही, त्याच्यामध्ये आपल्या त्याच्या स्टँडर्ड पद्धती ठरलेल्या आहेत. त्यांच्यावर ज्यांनी कंप्लाय केलं नाही त्यांच्यावरती आपण कारवाई केली. आपली जर ऑर्डर बघितली त्याच्यामध्ये खूप क्लिअरली लिहिलेलं आहे. आपण समाप्त ते कधीच होत नसेल, पण आपण त्याची ऑर्डर त्यासाठीच काढली आहे. बऱ्याच जणांना त्याच्यामध्ये क्लॅरिटी नव्हती, ती आपण क्लॅरिटी त्याच्यातून आणली.
मुंडे साहेब इकडे एक शेवटचा प्रश्न फक्त
म्हणजे पहिला तुम्ही सुरू केला आणि शेवटचा तुम्ही सुरू केला.
एक
Somebody else.
नाही एक मिनिट सर.
I think one of you should speak.
Thank you so much.
I think one of you should only speak. I cannot answer multiple questions. I'll give it to the lady at the back. Lady at the back.
Sir, one question from here. Sir, one question from here.
एक मिनिट, lady at the back.
FDA डिपार्टमेंट हातात घेतल्यापासून खूप चांगलं काम करत आहात. जे डिपार्टमेंट चांगलं काम करतं त्यांच्यावरती आरोप पण तेवढेच केले जातात. आता रेस्टॉरंटवाले ज्यांच्यावरती धाड टाकली होती त्यांचा असा आरोप आहे की तुमच्या स्कूलमध्ये काही अधिकारी जे आहेत ते त्यांना इंडिपेंडेंट ऑडिट करण्याच्या जे आहे ते नंबर देतात की इंडिपेंडेंट ऑडिट करून द्या रेस्टॉरंटचा, जेणेकरून आम्ही जेव्हा धाड टाकू किंवा आम्ही इतर ठिकाणी जे धाड टाकू तेव्हा त्यांना तेवढा अडचणीचा सामना करावा नाही लागणार. असं काही तुमच्या
असं माझ्याकडे कंप्लेंट नाही. असं कोणी आमच्या अधिकाऱ्यांनी सांगितलं असेल तर कन्सर्न रेस्टॉरंट मला सांगावं की यांनी मला असं सांगितलं. विल टेक ऍक्शन अगेन्स्ट दोज ऑफिसर. नॉट अन इश्यू ॲट ऑल. Absolutely clear. I think.
Thank you.
Sir, last question please. So he has to go. Sir has to go. Last question from.
नाही, फिजिओथेरपी माझा विषय येत नाही, तो माझा विषय. थँक्यू.
Thank you so much, sir, for sparing so much of your time and all of you for the wonderful questions. I request Sunetra to propose.
आज इथे तुकाराम मुंढे साहेब डेप्युटी कमिशनर यांचा वार्तालापाचा कार्यक्रम आयोजित करण्यात आला होता. आज
Then Mr. Tukaram Mundhe, a man who's more popular than Amitabh Bachchan, shown how a servant should work and function. Honestly, he's not doing anything great. All he's doing, like what he himself says, is implementing the rules of FDA. That's about all, period. So many people have come to FDA and gone, but he is the one person and who's doing it, and he's fighting our battle. He is ensuring that the food which we eat in restaurants and clubs and all that, they are of good quality. There is no adulteration. Because he is fighting our battle. And his role is important not only as a FDA commissioner, at a time when we feel that the system has stopped performing. There are cases, I'll give just one example, I won't take much of your time, where Mr. Kamlakar Shanoy, he's an activist, he exposed a scam in MADA which would have brought the government 40,000 crores, but till date nothing has happened. So this is in this background where a system does not function, when you find an official is functioning and so beautifully he is functioning without any vested interest, nothing. So many people are trying to remove him. He has already had 25 tries. I just request Pandra Maske, Vice Chairman, to hand over the bouquet to Mr. I request Sudhakar Kashyap, Joint Secretary, to hand over the memento of the press club.
मेरा नहीं है इसका है
तो पुस्तक कुठे साहेब
क्या
and there is Mr. Gurdeep Singh, the former president, a book which was published during the COVID time. So request It's a coffee table big. Under his leadership, this proposed brought out. Yeah. So now I hand out the mic to Mr. Mundhe. We'll make a few initial remarks. After that, you can shoot your.
Thank you for inviting me, and I hope to have a good interaction with you. Just to say that because Mr. Balakrishnan was